What is up, everybody? My name is Shay, and I've got G here with me tonight. It is Halloween, and it is a full moon. The blue moon, they call it. So, what better way to celebrate Halloween is to freaking investigate a haunted location. So, but first and foremost, if you are watching this video, thank you so much for supporting us. And if you haven't done it yet, pause this video right now and go and subscribe to our channel. We got so much more coming for you. We got videos, editing, back to back. So, back to the story. We are at an empty farmhouse. It's like, I think, 1920s. It is empty, and we've had a lot of experiences here. And so we thought the best way to do this is to come back on Halloween night. So here we are. I hope that the energy is crazy tonight so we can give you some good content. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Alright guys, so we are inside this old farmhouse where we've had all these experiences at, and we're going to do a walkthrough, and then I'm going to let G tell you about the experience that he had. So let's do this walkthrough, that way you guys know pretty much what the layout is. We've already got our REM pod set up so we can listen to it as we're doing this. Alright, so this was the living room. So we're going to be sitting up in here, we're going to be doing some EVPs tonight too. I'm also going to get the necrophonics out, and we're going to do a necrophonic session. So we got the REM pod sitting right there. That way, if we hear anything, it will, or feel anything, it will go off. And we also have our K2 meters as well. We've got them going. This is the kitchen. Got the stove, got the refrigerator. Now let's see what's in the refrigerator. Everybody wants to know what's in the refrigerator. And it is clean. And the electricity is still on here. This was the bathroom. And this farmhouse, let me correct you on the year that I said. I think I said 1920s. This farmhouse was built in the 1900s. 1900s. And the original people that lived here, the mom and the son, the mom used to host funerals here. So they would have the caskets and stuff set up in a bedroom on the other side of the house, and she would host the funerals here. I don't know for how long, or if she was the only person that did it in this town, but anyway. And that's the back door. So I don't know what they used this for. I think this was an add-on. No, this was an add-on. So this is
the kitchen is the add-on.
The kitchen is the add-on.
The bathroom is the old cistern where you'd have over in this corner 2 holes. They'd use the restroom. It would go outside into a pit, and that was that way until late '79 when they brought in, closed the cistern and put a septic tank in.
Oh wow. So this is just another bedroom.
This is the kitchen.
This was their kitchen?
The kitchen, basically, this was not here. This was a door. The outside of this window is a concrete pad, which is where they had their outdoor kitchen, because the kitchen is the add-on. So the way it seems is this is the kitchen, dining room area, and that's the add-on. But this room and this room are probably the bedrooms.
Alright, so I think This room is one of the biggest rooms of the house.
This is the showing room.
So this, from what we understand, this was where the woman hosted the funerals, and this is where the caskets were, in this room here. So
behind Shay is what used to be the double-sided fireplace. The fireplace is still here. It's behind this wall. We have never figured out how it doesn't leak because there's a big hole in the fireplace up top. We also know by doing investigations that right here is the door, which is, we were told by the owner, is actually an oversized door so they could get the caskets in here. Because the main door, they weren't allowed to bring the caskets in. This is the door they brought the caskets in. They would set them up right here. The seats would be right there.
yeah, so I think this door was their personal door.
They did not use
And then this door here is where the people come in and out.
They would shut this door to keep her private because she was an elderly lady. Either, if it's a two-sided fireplace, it'd be about right here. And this is where it becomes hollow down here because we know it was a raised fireplace. And this is not drywall, this is plaster Paris, and we'll show you how thick in a minute this whole house is with the plaster Paris. It's crazy. But we know from her great-grandson who came and visited that she stayed right here. Her rocking chair was right here. She would get up, do her breakfast, come, and she would rock all day long. And so this is how thick and crazy the plaster Paris is in every room. But we also know that you've been sitting in this room for a long time. So I think we set it
I think that
there.
would be a good spot.
And that would be one of our first starting points for her. Just her name was Maple. But this is the little farmhouse. The farm was humongous. In the backyard, we know they grew tobacco in the backyard. And we know there's probably a couple wells, is that what they said, on the side of the property where they dig when they run out of water. And so we know there's a couple wells on it, and they're all smashed in now.
I thought I heard a noise in there. All right, guys, so we are going to get settled in and we're going to do some EVP work. So just remember, guys, if you see or hear anything in the background, leave a comment and let me know and we'll go back and look at it.
There's another bang right there. There's always a lot of bangs in this house. A lot of bangs that happen. You'll hear it. Or not that. You like to hear that. That's the kind of noise you hear. Or you hear a guy with boots. And he's walking in his boots.
We've heard walking, like boot walking on the floor. This isn't hardwood, but what is this?
Laminate.
It's laminate wood. And you've
Underneath
heard
it-
walking going across the floor.
Underneath the laminate flooring is the original timbers. So the original timbers were from 1900 when they cut the house, but the timbers are older than that because two of these timbers up front are over 30 feet long. So those were 1800s.
But we have heard boot walking, like going through the house.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's get set up and start some EVPs, and then I'll tell you my story here in a second.
So, G had an experience yesterday, so we're going to tell you about that. And that's what really freaked us out, wanting to come back to investigate, try to find out exactly what it was. So I will let him tell you about that experience.
Okay, so I was in here doing some work, and I'd felt some stuff. And I started using my phone, my recorder. And so what I did is I came over here. I put my recorder right there, just to keep it out of my way. And I'm doing some work in this living room.
Don't say any names.
I had the front door open, and all of a sudden, I knew something was there, and so I came over here, and
Let's call him so and so.
so I looked out, and so was standing there, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And we're really good friends with him. And then I just kind of looked, and I said, "Are you okay?" And he was just kind of off the porch and just staring at me. And I kind of looked at him, and I asked him again, "Are you okay?" He didn't respond to me. And I looked down, and he didn't have something on him that he always has. And so I said, "Hey, I've never seen you without it." And it does this. And then he looked back up. And I thought to myself, that's really strange. I said, "Hey, I got to get something for you. Hold on." And so the door was open. So it's about right there. And I'm talking to him. And I said, "I got to get something for you." I take 2 steps. I get it. I turn back around. When I get to right here, this door's open. When I get to right here, so-and-so is nowhere to be found. I walked out as fast as I could. I walked out, and I'm looking this way. I'm looking this way. No one to be found. I'm like, okay, what the heck? And then all of a sudden I just get cold chills. And I can't figure out why I'm getting cold chills. And right there's a shadow on the TV, on the refrigerator. Just block out that whole light. It just blocked it straight out. Hello, you here? If you are, please let us know you're here. Can you come over here and touch my red light? Sorry, that kind of, when I saw block everything out, it kind of threw me off. So, what happened is I was kind of over it at that point. And so what I did is I went and asked a couple of people if they've seen so-and-so. Well, everybody knew so-and-so was at work. They called and he was at work. And I'm like, okay, I just saw him. He was at the house. So Shay gets off work, comes here. So-and-so, actual so-and-so, walks down, and I asked him the question, where was he? I was at work. I saw he had it on his hip. Oh, you have it on your hip. Oh, you have the other thing on you. I told Shay before he walked up, I hadn't seen him all day, exactly what he was wearing. And when he walked up, that is exactly what he had on. So that's part of my story. I've seen shadows here. I've heard footsteps. Shay has heard some stuff here. But we're going to catch some stuff here tonight. I guarantee it. And by the way, when she calls G, I am G. I'm Grant.
All right, guys. So that was his story. It's a pretty cool story, and hopefully we're going to find out who that was. And basically, what he described is what we would call a shapeshifter. We have experienced shapeshifters before. The K2 meter's going off.
Funny thing is that I have it right here.
Yeah, K2 meter's going off.
Ma'am, are you here?
Let me turn off my light for a second.
Oh, there's a red. Hello? How are you tonight? Oh, I'm glad. Will you answer questions for us? Just light it to red. Oh, I got cold chills now. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm Grant. I think you know that after now. This is Shay. Can you tell us your name?
You can speak to us because the equipment that we have will pick up your voice and we will be able to hear you. But let me make something clear. When we leave tonight, you cannot come with us. You cannot attach yourself to any of our equipment or anything. You have to stay here.
And if you understand that, light that to red. Light it to red. You're going to stay in your own house, correct? We clear? And there it goes to red. It just blocked it up. What I'm saying, blocking out.
Like that?
Stand right there. And it's blocking out that line. Knowing as we're getting it off this wall.
So there's nobody outside either. So
No.
this window right here, it's high enough off the ground to where you just can't walk past the window. You would be down there. So we've got some movement going on in here already. We've got this light on here on the wall that's being blacked out by something. And we did hear footsteps whenever on the recorder, whenever he was recording what we was just doing a second ago. All right, so we're gonna do the K2 meter. We're gonna walk through the house with the K2 meter.
Whoa. Wow. Okay, so this is the pass-through. This right here is the pass-through
The pass through to the kitchen.
to the kitchen. There's nothing here. It's straight plaster.
Is there anybody here with us? Light that K2 meter up. Well, it's going off a little bit. Up. Who are you? Are you a good spirit? If you're a good spirit, light it up to red.
Do you like that we're in here tonight? That's just a couple things.
Huh?
Just a couple things, and it's just strange. It's really heavy in here. It has a 120-year-old house smell, that's for sure. It's off. Hello. I have cold chills.
I do too. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
So the REM pod is going off.
How you doing? Can you touch your input again? Thank you for doing that the first time.
Did you just hear
The whistle?
Huh?
Was it a whistle?
It was either a whistle or it sounded like it said yeah.
Yeah, it's cold chills. Oh wow, I rarely ever see it to go with that far red. How you doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you a good spirit? Are you Mabel? Light it up to red if you're Mabel.
That was a red.
Was that red?
Yeah, that's a red.
All right, so we got Mabel. Mabel, are you sitting in the corner right now? Light it up to red for yes. She's sitting in the corner. So she used to sit in this rocking chair in the corner.
And that was the other thing. On one of the recordings yesterday, I could hear
Sounded like the rocking chair. Mabel, are you okay? Light it up to red for yes. Or turn off all the lights for no.
So, just real quick, I did do my EMF readings in here before we started. And our EMF readings are pretty well dead flat.
Mabel, is there somebody else in this house with you? Light it up to red for yes. No lights for no.
Is your husband here?
It went up, yeah.
See, you know what, Mabel? We're going to keep walking around the house. Let's continue today.
I will be editing this video because I cuss like a sailor, and that F-bomb comes out quite a bit, so I will be editing the F-bombs out.
See, we're not getting any hits. That maybe from the stove. But over here on the wall, nothing.
All right, let's walk.
So, is there anybody in this kind of news section of the house? When I mean news section, I'm talking 1970s.
I did have one person. I did have one person that used to live here that said she did have experiences in the bathroom of feeling like being watched when she was taking a shower. And she also heard one time she was getting out of the shower and she heard what sounded like organ music playing.
It's going off again. It's REM pod.
Okay, so the REM pod is going off again.
And it's off. Thank you. I'm checking the K2 meter to see if there's anything in here. It'd been really crazy if it had lit up red in the toilet, huh?
It'd be the toilet monster. So the K2 meter, I still hear it going off.
You see, I'm dead on the fixture. We're not getting anything.
Yeah, so he checked that earlier.
So the 220, I'm not getting anything on the 220.
220, he's not getting on it.
Okay, so we know this is, okay, show them the new part in the step. Look how high this first step is into the old part of the house. Let's back up real quick. Here's how they had to navigate from the old part of the house into the new part.
Oh yeah, the steps, I forgot to.
It is a gigantic step down. Did anybody fall when you were walking in this house? Oh, I got a hit. Did you get tipsy and fall into the new kitchen? Small hit. Take out the yellow, orange. Oh, there's an orange. Oh, there's the orange. Hey, he fell into the kitchen.
Looks like quite a few times.
Was that a nightly thing, falling into the kitchen? Yeah, it's a nightly thing. Did you get hurt falling into the kitchen? No?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go slower. Did your husband get hurt falling into the kitchen? Take it to red. No? Mabel, did you get hurt falling into the kitchen?
This camera's just trying to focus in and out.
Okay, so that step you see is pretty, and we're going to concentrate on this step tonight. Because I think in the past, we've heard something in here. Alright, so a step into the old part. So, if you could speak to us, can anybody tell us what this room was? We know that they called it a train car house. That's just one room after another room after another room. That's a old train car house. Is that what they called it? An old train car house? Was this a bedroom? Can you light it up if it was a bedroom? Was this a dining room?
Yes.
So, a dining room here.
That's why it doesn't have any closets.
Yeah. So, with the dining room, after you ate, did you exit out the back door to go to work?
Nope. Maybe it didn't have a door.
Was there a door on it before? Did you have a back door? No.
Nope.
Was it cold back here in the winter time?
Well, they had the fireplace though.
So then, look how, with this step, look how high it is from this step to the floor. This step to the floor. Did you trip coming down here as well? Did you trip down? Oh, yeah, it trips,
Yeah.
it trips, it trips.
He had a lot of accidents.
Was it you, Mabel? Oh, I wish I knew your husband's name.
Mabel, can you tell us what your husband's name is? Remember, we'll be able to hear you. Maybe she'll tell us.
Okay. So here's what's crazy. Oh, wow. We were already up in the step and it made a creak.
Did you hear that? It wasn't a creak. No, this sounded like, ugh. I heard that.
Are you behind us?
Are you following us through this house?
So what's crazy is these are, here, we have 2 doors. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. What the heck? Is there somebody in here? Why is that?
Holy crap.
This is wood. Wood doesn't give off. And it's going off again, guys.
The K2 meter's going off again.
Are you in this closet? Are you in this? I have cold chills so bad right now. Are you in this closet? Light it up to red. I asked, are you in the closet and the REM column's going on?
I know. I got the chills so bad right now.
And it's walking away from the REM pod.
See, the
Now
REM
it's back
pod,
on the REM pod.
it's on the other side of the house, but we can hear it.
Walk away from it. Step away. No, step away.
It's like it.
Yeah.
She may be rocking.
She's rocking.
She's rocking. What did you hear?
It's walking.
What the? Oh my God!
So not only did I have it set up, my REM pod, I have it set up to where if it's going backwards, I'm catching a light. If it's coming forward, I'm catching another light. That's why you were hearing 2 different beeps.
So as soon as we walked in here, it stopped.
Okay, keep, oh, look at that. Keep on. We're gonna finish our little tour back here, but you can keep on rocking.
I've got chills so bad. Keep on rocking, Mabel. Oh my God.
There.
I've got chills so bad.
Okay, so then there's another closet. What I think, this closet doesn't do it. I think this may be a food pantry closet for the outdoor kitchen. Was this a food pantry? No. Oh, it goes to red. Okay, here's my only question.
Okay, this is off the record. Could it be the refrigerator?
No, refrigerator is right there. Well, hold on.
I'll knock and see.
I mean,
It could be.
it could be.
I bet you it is.
But refrigerator's only at 110.
But put it up against there. Do you know how? Oh,
What?
take it around to the back on the back side. See? The closer you get to the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Now put it up against the wall.
let's try it.
Yeah. I bet you that's what it is. Now go to the back side.
Bingo.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
debunked.
Okay.
We debunked. That was a refrigerator.
Yeah.
So, nothing right there is where the refrigerator sits. Now, hold it there.
But put it back up there because it was just going off again. It was just moving a second ago. Okay, guys, so we did debunk the closet. It looks like it was the refrigerator.
Okay, hold it there. And I'll move the refrigerator back.
All right, so hang on. We're gonna try this again just to see. He's gonna move the refrigerator back. Dude,
What?
look.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so that was not the refrigerator.
All right, we'll be back to check you.
All right, so that was not the refrigerator. Blah, blah, blah. I can't even speak.
So is this the outdoor kitchen right here? Is this the entrance? Was there a door here? I had to come down right there. Yeah, this is the door?
That was the door.
Okay. All right, so we came up another step.
Is this where Mabel had the funeral services? In this room? All right, she's lighting it up.
Did you lay the caskets out right here?
Yes.
Mabel, did you play a piano for the people? Do we hear soft music?
Did you also play the violin? Did somebody else play the violin? Yes.
Yeah, oh, those are red.
That went up to red.
Can you tell us how many showings you had in this house? Was it 10? Was it, if it was 20, light it up. Was it over 20? Light it up. If it was over 20.
Yes.
Yes. Was it over 50? Light it up. Over 50, light it up. So not over 50. But it was between 20 and 50, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Light it over here more. 20 or 50? Or 20 to 50? You want to get Pacific?
She said yes.
Were they all your dear friends? Ah. All of them were her dear
Were
friends.
they all people that lived here in this town?
That is a red and the cake and the REM pod going off at the same time. I've never had that happen. And it's gone off. Wow. Shay, it's behind you.
What? Oh, I got the cold chills.
No,
What the hell?
No, we're by the door. We're by the door.
Why would it light up by the door?
That's how people exited, right? This is how people walk out of your house, correct? This is how people walk out by their house.
So is there spirits in this room right now making our K2 meter go off? Yes.
It's hitting red.
Yes, I've got the cold chills so freaking bad right now.
It's
Oh my God.
pounding.
And it's lighting up to red.
Pounding. Okay, walk away from my K2. Walk away. Thank you. Now, if you're here with us, come back. Come back.
Walk back toward us.
My hand is freezing cold.
Walk back toward us. It's okay.
My hand is
Oh my God.
freezing cold.
Look, guys. I'm gonna turn off my light. Light it all the way back. Come closer to us. It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you.
Bam, bam.
Look at that! Oh my God!
Bam, bam, bam. Walk away.
Walk away,
Take 2
please.
steps back. 2 steps back.
Walk away.
Walk all the way to 1.
Walk away,
from
please.
us. Thank you. Thank you. Walk away. Nope. Back up.
No, back up.
Now.
Thank you.
Come, let's talk. Come forward and let's talk. Wow.
Oh my God, dude.
What is your name?
That just lit up all the way to red.
What is your name? It's Sarah.
Okay, so I think we need to get our chairs and come in here.
All right, hold on.
I need to,
Take a 5 minute.
all right, we're gonna take a break for a second, guys.